You know, expressing gratitude, I think, has a lot to do with our love languages, truly, you know, and when it's to a specific person, gratitude is about thinking about what's important to them, who they are, and then finding a way to say thank you, or a way to just, you know, express that emotion in the best way for them to understand and take hold of. And so if I was expressing, you know, gratitude to someone whose love language is words, words of impact and appreciation, it would be a letter. You know, if it was someone that I knew being grateful in front of other people, and just building and edifying their reputation and their character, I would speak in front of people. For someone else whose gifts are their love language, I'd find something that was really meaningful to them, something really significant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about taking the other person into account, really trying to figure out what they're about, and showing gratitude. To me, for me, showing gratitude, I try to show appreciation as much as I can. I'm not necessarily always the greatest at it. I always try to recognize what they do for me in front of as many other people as I can. It's not always possible, but always try to recognize, always try to validate another person. I think even if I don't agree with them, I'm normally fairly thankful for people that bring up a differing point of view, and I find that just being grateful for them speaking their mind, even if we don't necessarily totally agree on everything, that it does keep me honest and help me, you know, reconsider my thoughts, make sure that I'm not necessarily locked into my own little room and just reinforcing my own behavior when maybe I'm not 100% right. So I try to be grateful for those kind of things and appropriately appreciate that with people. But you know, like Bobbie said, it's really trying to focus in, you know, on what they're about and who they are, instead of just what I think I would want, which is a trick, because, you know, it takes effort to do that, and I find people appreciate that. I know a lot of times, just, you know, and it's just a little handwritten note. It's amazing how far that goes. Just a handwritten thank you note that gets mailed to them instead of a digital, you know, a text or a email or anything like that. That means a lot to people when you just took the time, a couple of minutes, just to jot down a note. It seems, you know, that's a big deal.
You know, with just the last thing I would say about gratitude is, I think it starts with it being internal. So if you're a person that wakes up in the morning grateful, and that's become a habit you put into your life, you know, waking up with those thoughts first thing in the morning, I'm grateful for life, I'm grateful for this person, you know, I'm grateful for my family, for my grandbabies, then that's where the authenticity of gratefulness comes about, where, you know, it overflows out of you. I mean, God talks about us just being, He's the river of life in us, and then we overflow that to other people. And that's when gratitude gets really, I think, kind of creative and fun, is when you just are grateful right away for the people in your life, and then you just start thinking, how can I show them? How can I tell them? How can I?
Well, it keeps your attitude in the right place, because it goes from. I've noticed when I don't do what you're talking about, I wake up in the morning's first thing is like, oh my God, what do I got to deal with today? Versus, man, look at my life, how grateful I am, and then it goes from I have to do this to, hey, I kind of get to do this. I get to make a difference today. You know, I get to, you know, this might be a heavy day, but at least, you know, I get to do this.
Yeah, for sure.